Well, it's October 31st, 2020, and I just went out for the evening bow hunt. And holy smokes, that was one of the craziest hunts I've ever been on. Um, the wind, it's warm out. It was like 55 degrees. Um, the wind was 20 miles an hour out of the south, and I was tired and I really didn't want to go hunting, but I'm glad I did because I got out there at 3 o'clock and quarter to three. Got up in my stand. I'm still standing in the stand, getting my gear set up, and I look over, hear crunch, and there's three does 40 yards away. And they came in downwind. Um, they never smelled me. They didn't know I was there. I just watched them. I got set up carefully and tried calling to them a little bit. They didn't come back in. They went up across the road. I was down by the big oak. And then I just sat there until sunset and didn't see anything except I was getting colder by the minute. Um, right at sunset at 6:05, here comes a buck running down the hill, running straight on my path. And he got up to within about 25 yards. I was just about ready to pull back when he got behind a triple trunk tree right in between us. But he stopped, he turned around, and he took off away from me. And I think I got pictures of him. It's a goofy horned six pointer. But so I tried rattling right away to try to get grunting first and then rattling to so he could hear it. And I don't think I don't know if he stopped or not or grunted back at me or something like that. But then up across the road there was another deer that started snorting, and I'm thinking he was responding to the rattling. And then at 6:15 or 6:20, which is 15 minutes after shooting light or sunset, sorry. I got 15 minutes of hunting time left. And I'm thinking, oh man, I just ought to pack it in right now, get out while I can see. Nothing has been happening, and so I took my arrow out of my bow, put it in the quiver, stood up to start getting gear down, and all of a sudden there was chasing all around me. A buck came in chasing two does. I think it was a doe and a fawn that was with her, and it's like, holy smokes! All right, I got 10 minutes left. So I knocked an arrow and I got ready, and they're just going back and forth, racing, chasing, and the doe came up and stood right in my trail cam spot. So I'm sure I got a picture of her. Then she tore off down the trail right through my kill zone. The fawn came up running right underneath my tree on the other trail. You just little teeny weeny grunts. It was hilarious. And tore off out into the woods. And then the buck came and he came and stopped, posed for a picture. It's great. It'll be interesting to see which one it was. And then they ran around my stand and around that end of the woods for, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I'm getting cold, and it's dark. It's totally dark by now. And I need to get out of there. And I don't want them to bust me on my stand and bust my stand. So, and then I'm hearing the buck, probably, I don't know, 40 yards away, and just grunting. And I've never heard so many grunts, bleats, and everything in all my years of hunting. So finally, the wind was just howling, and they all seemed to disappear. And so I just quietly, silently packed all my gear up sent my bow down on the cord, and there's huge wind, and so that covered me getting down out of my stand. And then the full moon came out, and I didn't have to use my light, and it was windy, and it was full moonlight, so I could walk out of there. And I got back to the truck. I don't think I spooked anything, so that was pretty sweet. So, what a day. I'd say it's pretty successful. I'll have some pictures. Well, next time I go change the camera out, I didn't want to do it tonight, so we'll see you later.